You alright guys, Steph here with a new Let's Paint video. Not quite new though, as I filmed this quite a while ago now. I just didn't realise I had filmed it and only just found it. Anyways, in this video I'm using masking fluid to create a beehive effect and then foil for the bee. If you've never tried masking fluid before or seen it work, it basically stops the paint from colouring areas where you've applied the fluid. So in this piece I paint the background with a light wash and then I'm just going over the hexagon design with the masking fluid now. I specifically bought brushes for this technique simply because it was recommended when I was buying the fluid itself, as the fluid can actually ruin your brushes, which is why I'm glad I bought extra brushes. Only use synthetic brushes if you're not going to go for some that are specifically designed for this type of medium, simply because the synthetic brushes won't absorb the fluid as much, I don't think. So basically like plastic brushes. As a top tip though, for when you do come to cleaning them, they are a nightmare to be honest, because the fluid just sticks to the bristles like glue. So the only thing I found online as a way to get rid of it is to like rub a load of Vaseline into the brushes as much as you can. Leave it on there for about an hour I'd say, and then you can generally start to peel it off the bristles. It's not the easiest of things, and I have spent like an hour in the past going over all my brushes. I've even used like a blunt knife, like a craft knife, just to try and scrape off the fluid. You do end up cutting your bristles though, so that's why you're better off not using good brushes. Just get a cheap pack. I think the brushes I bought came as a pack of 3, small, medium, large, and they cost about £3, £4, something like that. And they last a while, to be honest, if you remember to clean them, unlike me. I mean, if you've never used masking fluid as well, it's basically like liquid latex, is the only way I can describe it if you've ever used that before, so like copy decks and stuff. It has the same smell, the same sort of texture as well. It probably is the same sort of stuff, to be honest. It's just not quite as expensive as if you bought a bottle of copy decks. So the bottle I bought is a bottle. It's not like, it hasn't got a nozzle or anything like that, so that's why I have to use a brush. So I poured a bit out into one of my palettes and just used it that way. The benefit of it being essentially latex is it peels out of it very easily. So yeah, so it is good stuff. Just yeah, it takes some getting used to be honest. And once the fluid dries, that's when you can start painting over it there we go, it's this bit here. So once the fluid dries, you're probably looking about half an hour to an hour depending on how thickly you've put it on there, but you can tell when it's dried. So yes, once it's dried, I'll just go over the whole painting again with darker colours. So in this it's oranges, reds, brighter yellows, stuff like that. Basically I wanted to make the hexagon stand out a lot, but in like various oranges and reds and stuff and yellows. So yeah, like there I'm dabbing sort of certain colours into areas. Right, so once the masking fluid is dry, you just simply peel it off basically. So you can get like specialised rubbers which can help with this, or you can just use your fingertips and just rub at the paper or where the fluid is, and it will just peel off like this. It is kind of satisfying actually. It's a bit like when you used to paint PVA glue on your hands and peel it off again. Right, so for the foiling I'm using a brand called First Edition Craft. A step I didn't record is me applying the foil transfer glue, which comes in a small bottle, sort of how PVA glue is packaged. And it has a nozzle on it, which is how I apply it. In this video you see I have a bit of trouble actually getting the foil to stick to the glue, so right there, look. So as you can see, the foil hasn't properly stick to the glue. Now this is because I was still quite new to it and I didn't realise you pretty much leave it to dry completely almost, where it's just barely sticky on your finger. It shouldn't come away on your finger. If it does, it's still far too wet, and it will literally go clear as well. So if you've never used it before, do a practice run first, literally pour a blob on a scrap piece of paper and watch it go completely clear. When it's completely clear and it doesn't come off on your finger, it should be ready to use. But yeah, it's hard to describe the feeling unless you've tried it. The foil also comes in rolls. You just cut off the amount you need and then press it onto the glue and peel off, leaving behind the foil. Right, yeah, that's pretty much come to the end of the video now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do apologise if I feel like I've rambled on a bit. I was trying to fit a lot in with all the techniques I've used. If you have got any questions on any of the techniques I've used in this video, please leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can on that, or I'll try and elaborate a bit more. But yeah, I am sorry for rushing through all that information. Hopefully it hasn't boggled you all too much, but yeah, like I say, if you've got any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button even. And if you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and I will be posting a lot more videos soon. Alright guys, well, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video. Well, I won't see you, but you'll hear me, possibly. Alright guys, bye!